Hello there everybody, my name is Variax. Welcome to my Let's Play of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Now, a couple things before we get in there. First of all, to my current subscribers, some of you might be wondering, why aren't you playing Knights of the Old Republic blind? Don't worry guys, it's coming along, but not yet. I'm going to do this, so be patient. It will appear on my channel at some point. But not yet, now, this will be a modded playthrough of Oblivion, from what you may already be able to tell from the video we're watching and the music you're hearing. All of the mods that I'm using, you can find in the description bar of every single video. I have linked directly to them. I ask you to please not message me about how I got them to work, or about how to do stuff. Because there's this marvelous website you should go to called Google instead, which will save both of us a lot of time if you just do that instead. But really all you have to do is go to the link and install the mod, follow the instructions nice and calmly, and it'll work, trust me. There are some mods I should have installed but didn't, for example the unofficial patch and God Rays, stuff like that, just little tweaks in that. I actually forgot to install the official patch, unofficial patch even, sorry, but I've got the game running now, and it's actually working, and I don't want to mess with it too much, so I'm just going to leave it, so I'm not going to install any other mods. The music you're actually hearing right now is a remixed version by a user called Grand Elemental of the main theme to the original game. You can find his channel in the description box of this video. He's also done a bunch of other music which I've also installed into the game, along with some other tracks from games and films that you can have fun trying to recognize. Also, these videos are going to be 10 minutes long. That's purely because that's the way I roll. I know I can make 15 minutes, but I'm going to make 10 minutes because it's just more convenient for me to do it that way. Just trust me, okay? I've been doing this for a while. I know what I'm doing. I know my routine. 10 minutes. It's just the way it's going to be. Now, I'm going to be playing as a fighter character, and I'm going to be role-playing it. And that means that the gameplay might be a little slower than you've seen in other Oblivion Let's Plays. I'm also going to be ignoring the main quest and starting in a completely different area thanks to a mod called Alternative Start. I don't rate the main quest, to be honest with you, and it's been done like quite a lot in other Let's Plays, so I'm going to do something a little different, play as a fighter character and tell his story. I don't know whether it'll take 50 videos or 250 videos, but I'm just going to go through the game playing as this guy, acting as he would, and if you don't like that, it might be a little bit slow for some people, then sorry, but just don't watch, I guess. Right, without further ado, let's start a new game. Yeah. And skip the cutscene. Alright, first of all, because I'm playing with mods and things don't quite work how they should, I have to keep changing this volume. It's a little bit annoying, and even though I've done that now, it won't keep it for next time, so next time I start recording I'm going to have to do this again, but don't worry, I will do it off air. My PC does run the game pretty well. I've got it on max settings, apart from I've turned self shadows off, and I'm using ATI, so I can't use HDR lighting. Or is it that I'm using anti-aliasing, so I can't use HDR with an ATI graphics card? I think that's it. Anyway, so I got Bloom on. Okay, now it should be fine. Right, we're gonna be an Imperial. We're gonna be called Variax. Yeah, an Imperial. Now I know that Imperials aren't the most kick-ass, overpowered race you can possibly be in the game. I should probably be a Nord if I wanted to do that, building as a warrior class, but no, it's for role-playing purposes. I'm not all that concerned about becoming the almighty god that you can be in these games as quickly as possible. I'm just going to play the character, and he's an Imperial, as I've said. He has been a member of the Imperial Legion for about 12, maybe 15 years. He was born in Anvil. His parents died quite early on, and so he joined the Imperial Legion, and he did several tours around the landmass. I apologise, I forget its name. In places, well, everywhere, really, I guess. And he got into a bit of trouble once. He probably got drunk and maybe hit an officer or something. So he was sent up to Solstheim, where he was stationed at Fort Frostmoth. And he was there for a number of years. And what happened to him there was that he got sick. He was probably bitten by a wolf or some other creature, and he got a disease which he almost died from. And he was bedridden for weeks, months. And this severely weakened him, which explains that why when we start this game he's level 1. And he was in bed for so much, and it weakened him so much that he was actually discharged from the Imperial Legion. So what happened was that when he got better, he was put on a boat, and he was taken round Morrowind and round the Black Marsh and up into the mouth of the Niben in Cyrodiil, and that's where we join him. So that's a good enough face. That is a good enough face for him. Natural works as well. We'll give him blue eyes. Now our character, I imagine, is about 30 years old, and he's had like a hard life, so a couple of weathered lines in his face that looks about right. We won't be spending a lot of time looking at his face, so it's not really too much of a concern, but we'll do it out of completeness. Now he sure as hell doesn't have a tan. That's about right. Yes, I want to be the Imperial. Alright, now some mods are going to kick in. So we'll just have to wait for this. Just exit that. Okay, I'll go through the mods as and when they come up. So the first mod we see here is the alternative start mod, where we start out on a boat and we can arrive at various areas within the game, and it skips that first dungeon with the Emperor and the Mythic Dawn and all that, so I can safely ignore the main quest. We will be hearing about this assassination from people talking about the murder, but that's all we're gonna hear about it. We're not gonna have anything to do with it. Someone assassinated the Emperor and it's terrible, and it's a disgrace to the Imperial Legion and all that, but we're having nothing to do with it, I'm afraid. We've got to fill out our immigration forms, so that's what we'll do now. We'll pick our birth sign. Now, Variax was born under the sign of the Ritual, which gives him restore health, slight resistance to disease, not that it did him much good in Solstheim, and he can actually turn undead as well. Again, I know that maybe the warrior or the lady would be a better pick from a gameplay point of view, but no, he was actually born under the sign of the Ritual. That's his character. Yes, I am sure. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll do our class. It's rather important. I'll pick that character. Not that it matters too much in that picture. Alright, custom class. Combat, obviously, since we're playing as a warrior.